Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophia, pilot into the universe of Chinese. Let's continue exploring Neolithic concept. And today's special process is called smoke. 熏. Okay, it's not cigarette smoke. It's not small smoke. It's a big plum of fume to change the whole, I guess, local environment. And so it's in that sense a big smoke, and that's how we smoke our meat. Here we have exactly that smoked meat. We use 熏肉. We have like a small smoke just from cigarette, it's from yan. It's that is called a yan instead of a smoke. This is yeah, as I said, it's a bigger smoke. It's a more environmental smoke. It's not one single strand of smoke. Okay, smoke is made of simplified traditional and 3,000 years ago, kind of similar look, except that 2,000 years ago, it actually draws out the fire icons versus the simplified smoke. It's four dots at the very bottom. And this four dots obviously is an abstraction of the smoke takes four strokes. So we have two sparkles and left and right. This left and right, a longer stroke symbolize the cone shape of the fire body, and then we have two sparks. So just with four strokes, a complex, forever changing body of fire was abstracted and symbolized like that. And now we have two fires stacking up on top of each other. So Chinese like to stack up icons, the exact same look. We put side by side or stack up vertically. There are a ton of evidence like that. I think it would be fun to one day summarize all of that. This duplication, copy and paste of icons to create a new concept. It's a very Chinese thing to do. So this two stacked up fire basically means a big bonfire. And so that's what I'm talking about. It's not a single cigarette kind of thing. But wait, I don't smoke. I don't promote smoking. And this is just to compare, to give you a sense of what xun is. It's a big bonfire. And on top of that, you have this oval shape with two dots. Okay, this is the character black. According to some scholars researching on this is the look ancient times when your face is going to be not exactly tattooed, but it's an ancient way to draw, paint your face or something to as a punishment, because face everybody facial recognition is how we identify a person, right? That yes, we can identify a person by movement, but computer can do the movement analysis and identify a person. Versus like humans, we are equipped to identify a person by face, right? So face identification, ancient time too. So if you are identified with this tattoo or mark on your face, supposedly permanent, that's a huge punishment, and that's like a label. Okay, in English we have the novel, The Scarlet Letter, right? And that letter was not displayed on public. It's somewhere on the chest or something. So that's a kind of a public humility of somebody, but you have to like to see it in a, I guess, non-exposed way. But here on your face is like show it to the world every day. So that's a huge punishment as a like a shaming as a punishment. Okay, so that's the ancient practice, no longer in practice, but that was preserved in the character black. And so this is supposedly the face with two dots on there. And then on the top of that is our plant symbol, kind of a trident looking thing going upward. So in there, can interpret it in multiple ways. Like, okay, we to make a big fire, you need to have plant-based, like a fuel, right? Or the fire are going to do upward. A lot of times we use the plant symbol because plant is supposed to grow upward. They are sun facing. They're continuously reaching toward the sun, right, to get more sunlight. So we use plant symbol to symbolize going upward. So fire also pointing upward, going upward. So the whole imagery create this big bonfire with some charcoal blackness around it and going upward. So that's smoke. We have 熏肉, smoked meat. I guess that's an ancient meat processing. Well, today we have smoked meat as well. We also have like a jerky and all that. But meat processing in ancient times probably is even more a necessity because they don't have refrigerators. They have to preserve meat so that you can have access to proteins when a successful hunt happened a while back. So our access to protein preserved in smoked meat is one of the techniques, right? Okay, 熏陶. This is a nice surprise because without doing 熏 or 陶, I never even put my mind around unpacking this 熏陶 together because we use this as a set phrase. It comes in a pair, 熏 and 陶 together. But I never view the expressions separately to see what 熏 is, what 陶 is. Why 熏陶 means you're subtly, quietly, and noticeably changing somebody. We all know changing another person takes a lot. It's almost like a mission impossible if you make it obvious, forced, and not quiet, but you're yelling at people, yelling or something like that, right? It's impossible. But 熏陶 actually means by putting it into not words, but action. You just do it. And then eventually you're going to have behavioral change. Your neural network change eventually. So 熏陶 Xun comes from the smoking, right? So you have a fire around you, and you have the smoke from supposedly charcoal barbecue kind of environment keeps burning. And then Tao, again, this pottery just came across before. That means transformative. Through high temperature in that heated, enclosed chamber, not necessarily involving some smoke in there, but it definitely is a high heat. For a certain duration, right? Just like in oven, when we bake something, we need to have a certain temperature, certain duration to have a certain transformation of the food. So Tao pottery, this pottery making process symbolizes transformation as well as immersive. So when somebody is immersively staying in something, supposedly art form or reading or something good that's induce behavior change without them being aware of it, without conscious struggle on it. That's 熏陶. Okay. 利欲熏心, 利欲, profit desire. So it's basically human instinct to make more profit, greedy, or so we're told, right? Like a greed is a kind of a long time identified human vice. And that's how Chinese express it. 利欲 is a desire to pursue profit. I mean, very justifiable for capitalist country, right? That's the capitalism, right? That's how the system works. It's driven by profit seeking. Can come with good and bad, but 利欲 is how Chinese identify that motive. And 熏心, smoked your heart. So 利欲熏心, basically a Chinese way to say that's a criticism of capitalism, list a profit-driven desire that's going to devour your moral. So heart symbolize good heart, symbolize moral. You do the right thing. But because this profit desire, this profit-driven, I guess sometimes it's a heavier, comes a stronger than your moral guardrails or moral guidance. And so in that sense, a lot of bad decisions in terms of not about the profit, but the societal impact. So 利欲熏心, often used in the context of criticizing some profit-seeking companies. They are producing some harmful products, kind of should be on the list of FDA public shaming kind of thing, that for companies who who are driven by profit, but not for the benefits, the true human benefits of their consumers, then they are considered 利欲熏心. There we go. That's 熏. Well, a few months ago, we have LA fire is the biggest ever in terms of cost. And this is not a picture from the LA fire, but it's a similar looking LA fire from before. And that's the smoke. That's the kind of smoky environment I want to point out. Is this made of fire, right? This smoke is made of fire, but it's mostly about the smoke that's a byproduct of the fire. But here, that byproduct is the main concept here. So here I'm showing this LA fire, which is very unfortunate and changed the landscape of that town. It's not even a town; it's a major metropolitan area in America. That if you ever lived in that environment, that's the smoke, that's the shun you're experiencing. And I feel bad for the losses over there, and I hope the city can come back stronger and have the Olympics in 2028. All right. Thank you for your time. See you another day.